Hey, this is Tyler from Theory of a Deadman. You're watching 24 Hours Podcast.
T-minus 4, 3, 2, 1.
Following is a 24 Hours Podcast.
I remember the day when you left for Santa Monica. You left me to remain with all your excuses for everything.
Tyler Connolly from Theory of a Deadman. Must be nice to be back home.
It is. Back in, you know what? I think the sun just came out.
Just for you
Look
guys.
at that.
Is it really special, for being a local band to actually come back to hometown? Does it give you a special impetus when you perform on stage?
Totally, it does. It's weird. You get a little nervous. It's just because your parents come out and your friends and people you went to. That's probably a lot of it is the subconscious, like the people that you don't know there, like the people that you went to high school with and stuff that might come on the show and stuff. So it's almost like you try to put on a bigger, better show just for your hometown. So yeah, we'll try to do the best we can tonight.
So I'm guessing your guest list is pretty big.
Usually is. Usually guest list in our hometown is pretty ridiculous, yeah.
Can we go back in time? You guys were all from Delta.
Yeah, that's correct.
Were you musical in high school? Like, how did you all link up?
Yeah, me and Dave were really musical in high school. We went to the same high school, North Delta Senior Secondary, and they had a great music program there. They had music composition class when you learned all about music and stuff like that. And there was also guitar class. It was great. It was good to have that kind of stuff at school. A lot of schools don't even offer that kind of stuff. We had a good teacher too. He was a good guy, and we learned a lot.
Did you have the fantasy in the back of your mind that you were going to pursue this and maybe make a living as being a rock and roll band?
Maybe a little bit. I mean, I think that the reason why we're kind of doing what we're doing, be able to be successful, is because it's always been fun. I think a lot of bands and a lot of individuals when they're younger, their dream, their goal is to become a famous rock star, but of course they try to pursue it so hard that when it doesn't happen, so crushed. So I think, I don't know if I can speak for the other guys, but for myself, music was just a hobby. We just did it for fun. We always kept it at a pace where it wasn't like you were rigorously trying to get a record deal or something. So, we kind of just stumbled upon, success, and we were just really lucky that we have it.
Well, you got a great follow-up album called Gasoline, and I was reading that you made some reference to, unlike the first album, you said that was more of a science project.
Well, we were all, the term I guess would be green at being in a studio and recording and making a record. We really didn't know, one thing from another. So it was a lot of sitting down, trying to figure out a chorus and trying to figure out, much of where the song was going to go, musically and lyrically, and it was fun, but it was difficult at times. For the second record, we had learned so much being on the road from the first record and being in the business that we knew exactly, how we were going to pursue the record musically, and we had all the songs already arranged and ready to go, and it was a really easy process.
What kind of advice do you give to people? I mean, you've been through the trenches and you've got 2 records out now. I mean, and you said there's been a maturity process or evolution, I guess. What advice do you give to people that are in your position, say 10 years ago, looking at this right now?
It's funny because there's this young band called Anything August that I was talking to last night, and they're in a position where they just made a demo and a video, and they asked me, what should we do? And I said, you know what? A lot of people try to concentrate so much on looking cool and having cool clothes and stuff, but really at the end of the day, if you write really good songs, those will take you so much farther than anything else. So tell them, concentrate on writing good songs, because you know what? You try to hand your demo into a record company or an agency to get booked, they don't care what you look like. If you play, they push play and it's a hit song, it's all over. I mean, you don't have to worry about anything ever again. So write good songs.
It must be a real achievement to be a musician and have your song sung to you by the audience in performance.
Yeah, that's pretty much amazing. I mean, we never have expectations. Every night we don't try to focus on expecting the crowd to be good, because we don't know. The crowd could be, just sit there and not sing a single word, but still be a great audience. So it's pretty amazing when we go out there and I can hear them singing so loud I can actually stop singing and they sing to us. It's pretty amazing.
Can you take us back to where you were when you first heard something of Theory of a Deadman on the radio? I'm guessing probably the Fox. What was racing through your head when you heard your music for the first time?
It's pretty cool, because it's you listen to the radio your whole life, and then I think it was Invisible Man was probably the song "Heard From Us," which was on a soundtrack a long time ago before our album even came out. So when I heard that, it was, you call your friends or you call your family, tell them, but you try not to, you try to be cool about it. Be like, whatever. But yeah, it's pretty awesome.
I mean, you guys play with a lot of passion. I'm guessing you don't ever want to get routine doing this. You always want to be charged up before a show, don't you?
Yeah, that's the biggest problem is routine, because you really do every show is kind of like your job. You get up a certain time, you eat, you do sound check, you do a show, and you go to bed, and it does become routine. So you try to do little things to make it not routine, because you don't want your career to be boring. You want it to be every night. We want it to be awesome. So I think as long as you try to pursue bigger and better things always, and try to make the next record bigger and better, and try to make your live show bigger and better, then you're always it's never going to be boring. You're always trying to get to the next step.
And is the next record in the works already?
Shortly, yeah. I mean, we're already looking at producers, and I don't know exactly what we're going to be doing where, but definitely next year. So we're excited.
Will we expect a few different nuances like we heard from album 1 to album 2? Will we expect a few little differences for album 3?
I'm sure you will, yeah. I mean, bands grow, right? I think we want to be true to our fans, because they're the reason why we're here right now. So we don't want to go off in too many crazy tangents with our music, but bands grow, and I think fans grow with bands too. So we'll see what happens.
24hours.ca